Good afternoon, one and all. I'm Anthony Hudson. It's great to have you with us at the MCG. The Grand Final is here at last. This should be a classic between Geelong and Brisbane. It's the best of the best. Winner takes all. A season full of twists and turns comes to its conclusion. Who will be crowned Premier today? Here come the teams. I'm joined by Daniel Harford. Great to have you along, Harf. How do you see this one unfolding?
Good to be here, Hutto. I like the Cats. They've been the best side all year, and I think they'll have enough in reserve. That said, I wouldn't be surprised to see this one in the balance late.
Okay then, thanks, Harf. Time for some last-minute instructions as the captains meet in the middle. The Brisbane Lions of 2004 were aiming for a record equalling 4 consecutive premierships. Their MCG preliminary final against Geelong was an epic. The Cats led by 2 at quarter time, the Lions by 2 at half time, and the Lions by 4 at three-quarter time. That was still the margin when Blake Carousel took a set shot from close range at the 23-minute mark of the last term and squeezed it in for what proved to be the decisive goal. The Lions booked a date with destiny. 12-12-84 to 10-15-75. Daniel Bradshaw booted 4 goals, while Nigel Lappin tallied 30 disposals. Who lives the dream and who lives the nightmare? Fort wins the first tap. McCluggage read it well. And inside 50 goes begging. Doesn't often waste it. Neil, that's good work rate. His field kicking is normally first rate. Close, can keep it moving. Searching kick. Stanley is the man on the spot and he's marked.
He could put the finishing touch on a fine passage of play.
To cap off a wonderful passage of play, that would have been a great team goal.
I'll back him in to make amends for that if he gets a chance. Unusual to see him miss from there.
He's off. The kick was centimetre perfect. That's skillful. Gardner has found some space. Can he find a teammate? Fort works hard to present. Holds it up, waiting for an option to present. Honours the lead. Ignoring the corridor for now. Good work rate. Clever kick. Smith heads them off at the pass. The Lions forcing them out wide. Dangerfield working hard and presenting well. Blitzars presents in space. Hughes keeps it low. Fletcher, ever reliable, kicks to centre wing. Who's got the wheels? Cameron. He's stopped in his tracks. Moving the footy laterally. Marshall, he's copped some of his own medicine and will have a throw in.
If one side can get on top in the clearances here, it'll go a long way towards deciding this match.
Rucks go at it. Atkins. Mullen comes free in the tackle. Mannar marks on centre wing. What's he got on offer? Looking to extend this margin. Cameron.
If he can nail this first shot at goal, he might just be in for a big day.
Critical contest coming up. Disciplined defence called for and provided.
That's smart play, really. There's no point taking unnecessary risks.
Looking for a quick transition. Quality delivery by Foot. They're moving the footy well here. Andrews hacking it forward. Mannar got a fist in. Lester cleanly on the wing. Takes him high. He doesn't waste many. O'Connor picks off the pass. The Cats look sharp early. Seizes the moment. He's generally a good kick. Stengel has found some space. Going for territory. Neil is so strong one-on-one.
The crowd will tell the story.
This should work for them. He's got it.
They had to work hard for that first goal, but in the end, it was a pretty simple one, made possible by some smart decision-making.
The Cats are up and about early. Punch clear. Holmes looking for 2 in a row. That's an impressive mark.
He'll surely go back and slot this.
Going at his first, and he's got it.
It's always good for the confidence to see that first shot go straight through.
The Cats with a bright start. Punch clear. Holmes. Bowes. They've had the better of the contest to this point. Cameron takes a beauty.
The Cats have come to play and are threatening to open up a decent gap on the scoreboard.
Looks good off the boot. He's got it.
The Lions are right on the back foot and they need to find some answers soon, starting with winning more contested ball.
It's all one way so far. The big men fly. Bailey has some attention to deal with. That's a bit of a waste. The Cats are doing all the attacking. Stengel takes the mark and can extend the margin.
I'll back him to drive this right through the high diddle-diddle.
He's a good set shot, and he's buried that one.
Terrific goal there. He's so dangerous in front of the sticks.
One team's come to play and the other, well, they might as well be rolling out of bed. The big men fly. Bailey, he's drawn a crowd. They're tackling with venom today. Good ruck work. Bowes, Holmes, they're on point so far. Stanley, Dempsey, terrific tackle. What a first term they're having. Lester, is that holding the ball? This spells trouble. Not on my watch, he says. He was trying to beat a path to goal, but he was shut down quickly. Stanley with the tap. Bowes. It's there!
A few heads will start to drop soon if they can't turn the tide. They're right on the edge.
The Lions haven't been able to respond. They look gone. The two big men do battle. Atkins, Bowes. It's a tough game. Could that have been holding the ball? Some thought it was, but not the person who matters. Stanley with the tap. Holmes. Can anyone get to the drop zone? Good disciplined defence. Cameron. He's got another one.
They're in shock. I don't know what's hit them.
It's not over yet, but it might be soon. Stanley with a deft tap. Atkins, Smith, Bowes. Looking to get it down there quickly. Andrews went bang. Starcevic. The Cats have all the answers. They've got time to put the kettle on. Punched away. Cameron. He ran into a brick wall. The ump calls for the footy close to goal. Fort smashes it out of there. Dunkley. Zorko. Fletcher running in support. He's been busy so far. Andrews. Dunkley takes the hand pass. He couldn't get his fist or foot to it.
He's suggesting he got something on it. I'm not sure he did. He doesn't miss many, so you wouldn't think this would pose any problems.
Set sail for home, and he has delivered.
They might just be starting to think about hoisting that cup.
The Cats have made some start to the grand final. Fort wins the tap. Ashcroft gets his kick despite the heat. Neal, they desperately need a goal. O'Sullivan takes an excellent grab. They're leading them a merry dance. That's well played. The Cats are out of trouble. They're irrepressible at the moment. When one tackle just won't do. They ask the question, but the umpire will have it. Fort, the winner there. Dunkley, Ashcroft in his natural habitat. We will do it all again. Stanley gets his hand to it. Atkins in no man's land. They've put themselves under pressure. Can he impose himself on the match? Neal, they have absolutely spifflicated him. Their appeals have fallen on deaf ears. Fort looking for territory. McCluggage, Neal. He's kicked the cover off it. It's a magnificent kick.
Can that ignite them? They haven't been playing great footy, but gee, they're not out of this.
The Lions have opened their account. Fort gets his hand to it. McCluggage, Neal, closed him down. Under pressure, Blitzarves doesn't often waste it. He's hit up the lead. They've picked their way through. Neal, no one's gone near him, and he could make them pay. Andrews tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Starcevic couldn't keep it in. It'll be tossed back.
The Cats have already got on top in the clearances, and it's directly translating into more forward 50 entries.
Rucks go at it. Neal, Fort puts his head over it. McCluggage, that's commitment to the cause. They might be a little unlucky not to be rewarded. It was a fine tackle. Fort showing his skills. McCluggage. And a moment for the players to catch their breath.
The Cats are already right on top in contested ball. They don't often lose when they win that stat.
Fort got his palm to it. Dunkley. That's a dreadful hand pass. It's on the way, and there's another nail in the coffin.
I think we might just have our premier.
The match seems decided already, and we're not even at quarter time. Stanley got his palm to it, like Batman and Robin. Fletcher with the big fist. Ashcroft, penetrating ball. Morris couldn't finish what he started. Here's an opportunity. He's found the middle, and did they ever need that?
They might want to tighten up on him. They gave him too much space on that occasion, and he made the most of it.
They've pulled one back, but they need plenty more where that came from. Stanley showing his skills. Atkins swoops. Smith. Cameron marks, and this is in danger of becoming a rout.
The Cats with a late chance.
Heads for home, not the best strike, and it's hit the post.
It's a disappointing miss, but he created an opportunity that perhaps not many would have.
No time like the present. Good thinking and good execution too. Can he find a teammate? Hughes with a chance now. Not his best. Boot to ball and that's a goal.
Even the defenders are queuing up.
The Cats are showing why they were well back to win this match. Stanley smashes it out of there. I felt that one from here. The umpire will have it. The Lions are right on the back foot. It's been a torrid opening to this match for them. Time for some more insights from Gary on the boundary.
The Lions just can't get it inside 50. It wouldn't matter who you've got to kick goals if they're not getting the opportunity. It's been a timid performance from the midfielders so far, and the onus is well and truly on them to lift their team back into this match.
Good on you, Gary. Thank you. Fort has shaded the ruck battle despite the scoreboard. Neal, Wilmot, he's lost possession. Atkins, desperate to win it back, looking to extend this margin. Andrews, that's confidence for you, not going with the spoil. Searching kick. Lohman cops some unwanted attention. Great tackling technique there. Fort showing his skills. Smith, Neal has it within range.
The Cats are working harder at the present time and they're reaping the rewards.
Has he got enough on it? Cameron in the goal square has won the footy.
These forwards and midfielders have great connections. No wonder at all they're scoring so freely.
He completes the formalities.
They forced them to kick to a contest and didn't give them an easy look. But, as we just saw, their aerial capability means they can get you that way as well.
The Cats with the past 2 goals. Stanley palms it down. Holmes, Smith, who's at home? Neal, that's good work rate. Takes the responsibility, just needs to finish. Finish he does.
That's a real team lifter, so classy around goal.
The Cats, in this form, would challenge anybody. Good ruck work. Atkins, no sign of them dropping off. Myers, a quick getaway wasn't possible. Stengel, hunting the footy. Cameron, great hands there.
This will be number 5 if the kick is straight.
Looks good off the boot. He's got it.
Would there be any danger of someone actually defending?
The Lions need to pull their finger out. They've been poor. Stanley with a deft tap. Smith in the right spot. Myers. It's hard to defend ball movement like this. They're running rings around them. Mannar has found some space.
Someone went to sleep defensively, and I suspect the price will be 6 points.
He's missed a soda.
You have to wonder how paid professionals can miss those sorts of goals.
No time like the present. Zorko works hard to present. Cameron has got loose. Holds it up, waiting for an option to present. Slowing it down. Can he hit a target? Hughes clears the area. Cameron has it on a string. The Cats are red hot at the moment. Starcevic, we've seen that before. Andrews is cool under pressure. It must be his birthday.
He's been reminiscent of Lockett and Dunstall the way he's kicked a goal today.
This will go close. Has he got the journey? Disciplined defence called for and provided.
What's he rushing it for?
Trying to catch them out. Andrews has found some space. That's a well-placed kick. Honours the lead. Sizes up what's ahead. The Lions moving the ball well. Lohman. This is good footy. He's had little impact so far. It's amounted to nothing. They're hungry for more. It's a poor entry. A waste, really. Neal makes position. His field kicking is normally first rate. Terrific tackle. No leniency from the umpire there.
No umpire ever changed their decision because a player had a whinge.
He's generally a good kick. Neal, here's real danger now. The defence has fallen down. They're moving the footy well here. The Cats are doing as they please. Can't get hold of it. Just as they were looking dangerous, they've coughed it up. High tackle and they'll get out of jail. Starcevic with a chance to relieve the pressure. Cameron wins it back. Great mark. Can he finish it off?
He continues to reel in contested marks, and it's not just physical strength. He judges the ball in flight so well.
The crowd noise tells you all you need to know.
That never looked like missing. It was a textbook finish.
We didn't expect this today, and you wonder how much bigger the margin might get. The big men fly. McCluggage, Neal, he's been busy so far. Lohman plays on. He's got the skill, he's got the composure, he's got the result.
The Cats will be dirty to give up a cheapie after all their dominance.
Can they follow that goal up with another? Gallup wins it. Neal, a model of consistency. That's unusual. Inside 50 with the kick. Punched away. Zorko thought his way through it. Sees an opportunity and plays on. He hasn't hit the scoreboard yet. He has now.
They're queuing up for goals now. This is a rout.
The Cats by 71. The big men fly. Holmes onto it. Smith. We've got a whistle. Umpire's ball. Stanley, the winner there. Smith. What's he got on offer? He's hit up the lead.
9 individual goal kickers if he puts this through.
It's on the way. Good-looking kick. He's dogged it.
That's what happens when you leave players in space inside 50. It's going to hurt you on the scoreboard.
The Cats go on their merry way. Stanley wins the tap. I'm not sure he wanted it. He still found a way. Dempsey, good vision there. Holmes running in support. They could be vulnerable here. Gallup, Marshall, Neal. They desperately need a goal. The Cats have won it back. That's well played. It's a dominant display. Stanley has charged into space. Myers. Martin, stripped of the footy. Neal, navigated the traffic. Dunkley, almost threw it out. He's gone! Fletcher, saw that coming. You have to be tough to play this game. They're tackling with venom today. Stanley with a deft tap. Smith, he's hit it sweetly. That's a quality strike. It was never missing.
It might be time for an extra number in defence just to help stop their momentum and stabilise the situation.
The Cats look in the mood to dish out a real hiding here. The big men fly. That can't not be a free. Normally delivers. Good work rate. Takes the logical option. Mullen sets sail for home, and he has delivered.
That's a real bonus. Terrific composure under pressure.
The Cats are looking like premiers unless something remarkable happens. Fort wins it. Atkins. He's copped some of his own medicine. They cannot keep him quiet. Blitzars. O'Sullivan. Under pressure. Atkins. Run down. Great chase.
He bit off more than he could chew there.
Good kick. Gallup pushes into space and receives the footy. Wilmot. Dunkley. Starcevic. That's commitment to the cause. The Cats won't mind this. They've smashed them in the clearances. The two big men do battle. McCluggage. The Lions should score here. Archie. He's taken a beauty.
He hasn't got his name on the goal scorers list yet. Here's a good chance.
He's kicked it like an arrow.
When that first one goes through the middle, it really helps to clear your mind of niggling little doubts and anxieties.
That might make them feel a bit better. It's been a woeful performance. Stanley slaps it out. He'll work all day. Smith. Wasn't a great kick. They've turned it over. Throws it on the boot. Good tackle. Kicks to space. Centre square. Loose ball. What can they build here? Wilmot on centre wing. Dunkley going for territory. No one can mark. And a moment for the players to catch their breath.
Some of their stoppage work today has been exceptional. It's part of the reason they are so far in front.
Fort with a deft tap. Kicks for goal. It's a lovely looking kick. He's drilled it.
He might ask for more time forward after that.
The Lions with two on the bounce. Fort showing his skills. They are hunting the ball carrier. Who was he aiming for? Marshall looking to peg one back. Humphreys showing why he's such a good defender. Into the middle with the kick. Taking out some frustration possibly. McCluggage. Might be time for one more score here. Blitzars. Solid tackle. Goes laterally. Couldn't burst through. Marshall gets there first. Morris! That's a big play. They sorely need a goal, and he delivers.
They want to get it in his hands as much as they can with finishing like that.
Can they get that scoreboard looking a bit more respectable? Fort wins the hit out. They are tackling machines today. Feeling the heat. Does well under pressure. In no man's land. He's hurried the kick. It's a poor one. They're going hammer and tong. Zorko will have a ball up as we approach half-time. That's the end of a stunning half of football. I'm not sure the game can be played any better than that, or any worse for that matter. Gary's with us again. What's on your mind, Gaz?
The Cats could easily have taken the foot off the pedal and played a safer brand of footy in that term, but I doubt the idea even crossed their minds. They continued to challenge the opposition's defence at every turn and grew an already significant lead into a huge one. They seem hell-bent on making the absolute most of an opportunity for a massive win.
Thanks for those observations, Gary, as we get back underway. The big men fly. Atkins, he's caught. They're going nowhere and we'll have a stoppage near the centre. Stanley wins it. Clark, can he get it out? Myers, Holmes, under pressure. Something has to give soon.
The Lions are struggling to provide their forwards with quality supply. It might be time to shuffle the magnets a bit.
Neal, Fort, Dunkley, Wilmot, Ashcroft. He hasn't struck that well at all. Morris in the goal square takes a beauty.
It's been a dark day, but that was a more positive passage of play, and it should result in a goal.
Morris has his first.
Not much has gone right for them today, but that was a great passage of play.
It's been an impressive response, but you can't help wondering where this intensity was earlier in the match. Holmes, Clark. He's had little impact so far. Fletcher tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Doesn't often waste it. Blitzars makes good contact. Dunkley, Gallup manages to get off a handball. Fort, can he hit a target? Cameron, he's plucked it and should have a shot.
Kicking at his first.
It's a deep kick. Wilmot read it best and will cut the margin.
To finish off the good work.
Here's a chance with the outside of the boot and he's miscued it. No score. Takes the safe option. Humphries on a lead. Clever kick. Manages to find a teammate. That's skillful. They're moving the footy well here. His field kicking is normally first rate. Close. Has found some space. Stengel. Starcevic got a fist in. Andrews will keep coming. Blitzars. We've seen that before. Stengel. Clark. He hasn't been himself today. This is great ball movement and should result in a goal.
Straight in front, should not miss.
Through it goes, and they extend the lead.
You're limited as a defender when the ball gets swept forward like that. Sometimes there's just not much you can do.
Normal service has resumed. It's been a great duel between the two big men. Clark. Good disciplined defence. He'll be picking grass out of his teeth after that. He couldn't get rid of it. They wanted holding the ball, but nothing doing. Fort has shaded the ruck battle despite the scoreboard. For a much-needed goal, and he has put it through.
He's exerting a huge influence over this match. 1 minute he's winning a clearance, the next he's kicking a goal. His work ethic is enormous.
The Cats by 65. Stanley with a deft tap. Holmes is there in the clinches. Clark, desperate to win it back. He's struggled to make an impact to this point. Starcevic, Mannar in the right spot at the right time. Cameron read it well and claims the mark.
He'll go at number 7. What a performance this has been.
They get full value for a deep entry.
That was reminiscent of Tony Plugger-Lockett, the way he used his body, then went back and put it straight through the middle.
Two goals each for the quarter. Fort wins it. Bailey, he's wrapped up. Hasn't seen a lot of it. Can't afford to give it back in the corridor. Is anyone home? And the kick inside 50 lets them down. A chance to clear now. Wilmot onto it. Probing ball. Well, it's ours. Read that one like a book. Happy to be patient and wait for an opening. Good thinking and good execution too. Myers can keep it moving. Keeps it low. Stengel on centre wing is marked. Neal works hard to present. He's set upon. Just had to get it out. Mullen hunting the footy. Kicks inside the forward 50. Cameron is the man on the spot and he's marked.
It's all just a bit easy at the moment. They're getting the ball inside 50 under not nearly enough pressure.
We've seen him do this before and he's done it again. Have some of that, he says.
It's one thing to be outclassed, but this is starting to get a real stench about it.
The Lions will be campaigning for mulligans after this. Fort got his palm to it. Bailey. They need to hit the scoreboard here. Martin doing what he does best. O'Connor. It's come unstuck. Gives it everything. Lohman gets to the front spot and can line them up.
He's not on the board yet. That should change here.
They really need this, and he delivers.
A contested mark and goal, exactly what the doctor ordered.
Three goals apiece this turn. Stanley wins it out of the centre. Clark, Smith, they're playing like champions. Honours the lead. Myers, Dempsey. He's been off the boil so far, but that'll make him feel better.
That's a quality finish. He's a beautiful kick at goal when his confidence is up.
The Lions will want to put the tape and the stat sheet straight in the bin. The big men fly. Clark goes long. Cameron, there's nothing they can do to stop him.
They're giving them a smashing in the middle and providing the forward with high-class service, and the forwards are making the most of it.
Drop punt looks good. He's got it.
Isn't footy more fun when forwards are kicking big bags?
The Cats are giving them an absolute smashing. The big men fly. Bailey, boot to ball just in time. The kick's gone nowhere. Gee, they're playing well. Stanley can get it and go. That is a thumping kick. No one's going to stop that. What a ripper.
This would be an unbelievable performance at any time, let alone in a grand final.
The Cats have been magnificent, but they haven't had much opposition, to be fair. Stanley, the winner there. Myers, clean pickup. They cannot keep him quiet. Starcevic spoils. Throws it on the boot. Punched that like he meant it. Lohman fighting hard. Sets a task for the forwards. Blitzars is racking up spoils. Can he impose himself on the match? McInerney, Wilmot. He's got the skill. He's got the composure. He's got the result.
Better ball movement on that occasion allowed them to open up that opportunity in front of goal, and they've got full reward for it.
The Cats by 83. Fort looking for territory. Bailey, who can run onto this and pump it forward? Cops some unwanted attention. Squeezes the kick. Anyone's ball. Absorbs the pressure. Playing for pride now. Andrews, Starcevic. The Cats guarding the corridor. Wilmot marks on centre wing. Lohman pushes into space and receives the footy. Alarm bells are ringing. They're tackling with venom today. Fort, the winner there. McCluggage, Bailey runs onto it and can drive them into attack. Ashcroft throws it on the boot. This might be going through. It is a real team lifter.
He's finally on the score sheet. It's been quiet today, but he made that one count.
Still a way to go to restore some pride. Stanley, the winner there. He's been accosted. Umpire's ball as we near three-quarter time. Gallup palms it down. Dunkley, Neal, no sign of them dropping off. Hughes with another spoil. Cameron, which way will it bounce? McInerney gathers. Dunkley, they haven't really fired a shot today, but that's a nice finish.
They've been on the wrong side of average for most of the game, but that was a classy passage of play.
The Cats by 71. Stanley with a deft tap. Clark, they've given it back. Through the centre square he goes. He's generally a good kick. Marshall, whatever he's suffering from, it's not leather poisoning. They should have been going forward. Now they'll have to defend. Was that a legitimate attempt to get it out? The ump gives him the benefit of the doubt. The two big men do battle. Smith, Holmes, Mullen. Can he find a teammate? The Cats moving the ball well. A good kick here and they'll be in business. Myers. We've seen this before and you just get the feeling we're going to see it some more.
Normal service has resumed.
The Lions will be burning the tape of this match. Stanley with a deft tap. Smith. It's no place for the faint-hearted. No one able to clear the footy, so we'll have another ball up. Stanley showing his skills. Clark. Atkins. He's everywhere at the moment. Close. What's he got on offer? The Cats continue to do as they wish. Dangerfield. Desperate defence. The umpire says you had prior opportunity.
Great pressure there and gets the reward.
The Lions might be about to start something. Lohman presents in space. Andrews normally delivers. Dunkley working hard and being rewarded. The Lions have just one more quarter of this torment to endure. The end can't come quickly enough for them. Time to check in with Gary.
The Lions are getting smashed in clearance and contested ball, and you are never going to win a game of footy with that profile. They've been flat-footed and reactive, and it's put their defence under all sorts of pressure. It's time to really get to work and try to salvage something from this match.
Thanks, Gary. As we get going again. Gallop. They won't blame him. Neal, he's been a shining light. Wilmot on a lead. Can he hit a target? Lohman has found some space. He's kicked it the wrong way. You can't question his commitment. It's not a fair fight. No free kick, and they've got a stoppage in a dangerous position. Stanley smashes it out of there. Holmes, Atkins in the right spot. Close, closed him down. Martin does well under pressure. Lester wins it back. Great mark. Junk times come early. Lohman makes position. They're moving the footy quickly. Clark, it fell into his arms. Out wide with the kick. Wilmot, terrific tackle. You asked for it, you got it. Their appeals have fallen on deaf ears. Stanley with a deft tap. Atkins, Holmes takes the hand pass. What can they build here? Time to turn on the Jets. The ump's not feeling forgiving today.
I don't know what a player's supposed to do in that situation.
Stengel lays it off. Misses the target and it's out of play.
The Lions are just not getting the ball inside 50 enough. There's not much the forwards can do.
It's been a great duel between the two big men. Neal, an ill-directed hand pass. Mullen, he's stopped in his tracks. No way through there, and they'll reset. Stanley has probably got the points at this stage. Clark, Atkins, Myers. He's under close attention, gets a kick away. In no man's land, chips to half-back. The Cats on the ball now. Met solidly. Great tackling technique there. Fort got his palm to it. Holmes, that's a legal disposal, isn't it? Mullen, drop punt, that'll be a goal. Never in doubt.
The Lions just haven't worked hard enough. It's as simple as that. They haven't given themselves a chance, and that'll be the most disappointing thing for them.
This is how you play a grand final. Fort, the winner there. Neal, Rayner, goes back with the handball. He's copped some of his own medicine. The umpire says he had no prior. Fort showing his skills. Rayner, they're playing for keeps. You have to be tough to play this game. We've got another stoppage. Stanley punches it out of the ruck. Clark, Smith, what can he do with it? Inside 50 with the kick. Andrews, that's not clever at all. Bouncing ball. Touch and go. It's go!
That's a real bonus. Terrific composure under pressure.
The Cats are absolutely airborne at the moment. Stanley showing his skills. Clark, Smith, it's loose in the middle. A quick getaway wasn't possible. They are hunting the ball carrier. Wasn't a great kick. They've turned it over. There aren't many who can say they've kicked 10 in a match. He's one of them.
The domination continues. There's nothing they can do. He has absolutely destroyed them today.
The Lions are having a nightmare. Stanley, the winner there. Atkins, it's a hospital hand pass. Smith has brought his own ball. It's not an easy kick, but I tell you what, he's made it look easy.
They might want to tighten up on him. They gave him too much space on that occasion, and he made the most of it.
Their cup runneth over. Stanley showing his skills. Clark, Fort, feeling the heat. The umpire will have it. Stanley has rucked tirelessly. Smith, good disciplined defence. Dangerfield shoved him in the back. What's he got on offer?
The Cats are keen to make the absolute most of this, and why not?
big kick required. It's not a bad effort. He's got the distance comfortably, but he's off target.
The way they've kicked a goal today, you wouldn't have been surprised if that had gone through too.
He's off. Good thinking and good execution too. Gardner has charged into space. Doesn't often waste it. They're moving the footy well here. This is more positive. Wilmot. His field kicking is normally first rate. The Cats have all the answers. Close with a chance to run. They're a pleasure to watch. That'll work. Gets his kick despite the heat. That's careless kicking. It's been that kind of day for them. They're playing like champions. Neil in the clear. The Cats finishing strongly. Taking out some frustration possibly. Cameron. Can they get it forward this time? Good hands. Gardner. Andrews under pressure. Gets the kick away. Fort. Dangerous to leave on his own. They've opened them up here. Crosses the paint. That's great footy.
He couldn't believe his luck finding that much space inside the forward 50.
Going for his second. It's not his best. It always looked likely to threaten the post.
Doesn't exactly encourage the midfielders to work harder.
Looking for a quick transition. Quality delivery by Foot. De Koning can keep it moving. Well done. The Lions have no answers. He's hit up the lead. Good kick. Myers kicks to space. The Cats have winners everywhere. They're a delight to watch. Dangerfield. He's going for home. And why wouldn't he with a finish like that?
He's very dangerous anywhere in or around 50. A real class act.
I'd like to say it couldn't get any worse for them, but it surely could. Stanley wins it out of the centre. Clark. They've put themselves under pressure. Can anyone get to the drop zone? Humphreys with a big fist. Archie. It's not been his day, that's for sure. That might have been dropping the ball. Dunkley. McInerney. It's there!
They've been guilty of some questionable decision-making today, but not on that occasion. That was much better footy.
Maybe that can get them back into this match. Just kidding. Stanley has got on top. Bowes. That's a well-placed kick. And inside 50 goes begging. Lowers the eyes. Bailey. Lohman has found some space. They've worked it well. How's the entry? Archie. Here's real danger now. It's hard to find a winner for them today. Blitzar's got a fist in. Disciplined defence called for and provided.
They've got an opportunity here to get the ball down the other end quickly.
Trying to catch them out. Humphreys, all on his own. Searching kick. Good work rate. Can they get something going? Well played. They're toying with them now. De Koning pushes into space and receives the footy. O'Connor, Dunkley clears the area. Neil, Bowes. He's right on his distance. It'll be a close thing. Zorko watched it off the boot. That's a shank.
Looked like he rushed that one. The Cats continue to display a greater work ethic than their opponents, despite having the game parcelled up.
Snap around the body. It's there.
You've got to feel sorry for the defenders. They'll be having nightmares for a long time.
The Lions have had their pants pulled down today. Fort showing his skills. McCluggage. They desperately need a goal. Dangerfield accepted the invitation. The Cats won't mind this. They've smashed them in the clearances. Stanley showing his skills. Dempsey. The Lions have denied them the corridor. Loose ball on centre wing. McCluggage, desperate to win it back. Not a lot of positives today. That's a bit of a waste.
The Cats are playing a great brand of footy. They're getting the ball inside 50 consistently and reaping the rewards for it.
Bort slaps it out. Bailey, he's run into trouble. Even with the game well won, their pressure is still elite. Good ruck work. Bailey, who's at home? Cameron, that one was always his. They've got them on the overlap. Blitzers with another contested mark. They just keep kicking it to him. Just soaking up time now. Myers with a chance to relieve the pressure. That's skillful. Smith has turned it on today. Myers, close. The Lions are chasing tail. He's besieged. They're still cracking in hard deep into this match. Bort, the winner there. Ashcroft, Marshall, McCluggage, pounces, throws it on the boot. Guthrie making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. We'll have a forward 50 stoppage. Chance for a late goal. Stanley gets his hand to it. Smith, Hughes, squeezes the kick. That is suboptimal to say the least.
Oh, back in to drive this right through the high diddle-diddle.
They like it behind the goals. He's got it.
The Lions are obviously not going to win this game, but they've still got to strive to get something out of it.
This has been a real smashing. Can they paper over a few cracks? The big men fly. Bailey, he'll feel that one. He just keeps racking up disposals. Kicks laterally. McCluggage, they need to hit the scoreboard here. Cameron drops into the hole and marks. Clever kick. Blitzers with another spoil. A little overzealous there and they'll get out of trouble. Probing ball. Smith working hard and being rewarded. Manages to find a teammate. There it is. It's all over. After a long, hard season full of twists and turns, the ecstasy and the relief are palpable, not only for the players, but for the fans as well. That wasn't much of a contest, Half. How did you see it?
The Cats could not have hoped for better. They were unbelievable today, and that margin almost seems surreal in a grand final. They put together some dominant performances this year, but none have been better than that. Simply sensational.
Thanks for your contributions throughout the day, Half.